Yo, I gotta show you something really cool right here. The first cool thing is it's a big giant ammo can. The second cool thing is it was made by our veterans by hand. The entire box is made by hand by our veterans. If you notice on the handle it has paracord on there. That's just a little taste of what this thing can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin it around and show you what else it can do. This is like, if any women are watching and your husband is a gun guy, you have to get this for him for his birthday, Christmas, or just for a gift. He will honor you forever, I guarantee it. This is like the ultimate guy gift for a gun guy, for an outdoorsman, outdoor enthusiast, shit hit the fan people, preppers, you name it. Handmade by our veterans. This is what makes it really special to me, because you guys know I heavily support the military, and I heavily support law enforcement, and I heavily support coconut coated toasted donuts, which I just had. Thank you. Anyway, the good thing about this place is it's probably the coolest product on the planet right now, and they are probably the most reliable people that I ever dealt with. Listen guys, I talked to this guy for a few days, and they had this thing put together, and I mean it's probably already put together, but you know what I mean. They had their shit together. There was no like, oh, what's going on and what's taking so long, or are we going to do this? Because believe me, it happens all the time on my channel. People offer me product, and I'm like, well, where is it? You know what I mean? It happens a lot. This time it was everything was like on schedule, everything on point. So that's number one. That's the most important thing, especially when you're going to put some money out for something. And I just want to say that before I show you this thing. It is a real ammo can. It's a fat 50 cal ammo can, as they call it. Okay, you know, everything in my life is fat, so it goes with my personality perfectly. And I'm going to spin it around to show you what's up. Yeah, there you go. When I seen this, when I got the email and I seen this, I'm like, I have to have this. I also brought it to our gun shop, and every male with swinging balls that walked in said, I have to have that. So we'll see what happens. We might be carrying them at double action if everything goes through the right way. You got to remember, they're made by hand. It takes a lot of time to make them. It takes a lot of labor to make them. It's not something you stamp out on a machine. Okay, it's all put together by hand. It's a real ammo can, like I said. It has Bose speakers in it, very high quality speakers. As you guys know, there's musicians in my family, so I'm pretty educated on sound, believe it or not. I know, I'm a goof, but I know good sound when I hear it, because I'm very fussy with speakers, especially when I'm listening to my music, and you can imagine how fussy I am bringing speakers back and forth to Best Buy and boom boxes, because they all sound like crap till you nail that certain one that your ear likes. Well, I'm talking about this because the sound that I like when I'm playing the radio is a deep, warm sound, you know what I mean, that has backbone, and these speakers definitely deliver. So it's an ammo can with Bose speakers. The cover for the Bose speakers are these steel crosshairs, like you're looking through a scope. That's pretty cool. That's very cool. They use finished screw heads. They're not a Phillips head or a slotted screwdriver. So very professional looking. It looks like, from what I could see, 3/4 inch real wood cabinet inside the steel box. 3/4 inch real wood cabinet in the metal box, wrapped in rubber sealant so it doesn't vibrate, or you won't get that ping vibrating noise when the bass kicks in. It's got this little air port here. You know, when the speakers are at their highest, it'll puff air out. The air needs somewhere to go. Also, it helps acoustic sound. This thing's crazy. You got to hear how good it sounds. I'm going to give a little demo here. You know, the camera ain't going to do it any justice. You're just going to have to trust me and say, wow, that thing sounds awesome, that it does. Okay. All right, let's lift it up. Let's take the cover up. Now what they did for me, or they can do for you too, here's the inside. Now the inside, there's a lot going on, and it's all helpful stuff, so it's not like, well, what does it do? I'm going to show you what it does. I'll tell you what that is for later. What they did for me, which they can do for you, is they can personalize it. As you can see, this is looks like an aluminum plate on here, and they probably have a plasma machine or a laser cut machine, and it just cuts into the paint and puts anything you would like on there. Yeah, you can put fat ass, whatever you want. You can put it on there, and it's an additional fee for that, of course, and you know, you can deal with them with that. Here's an ohmmeter's plate describing on how the battery works. The battery will not drain all the way down because it's bad for the battery. So the system has a safety shut-off system. So when the battery gets down to, I don't know the number, a certain point, the whole system would shut down. So all you got to do is when it does that, is plug it in and charge it up. It takes a few hours to charge it up, and you can get about 24 hours out of this without turning it off, running it for 24 hours straight on one charge. That's awesome. Okay. Here is your battery indicator switch that tells you how much voltage you have. Now when I first got this yesterday, I had 12.9 volts in here. Okay. Now I'm going to push it and hold it. I still have 12.7 volts in there. I've been playing with this thing for hours. Me and the wife last night were playing with it for hours. I'll tell you with what. Don't be a smart ass, Eric. I know what you're thinking. Not playing with that. I'll show you in a minute. Okay, here's your switches. If it's like you're in a helicopter or a cockpit, and it's like they're like real pilot cockpit switches. Everything is like not pretend. It's like real stuff in here. Okay, you have your USB port. Even the USB port toggle switch has a little rubber on it. A little black rubber. It's cute. And that is for your USB. So your USB port actual that you plug in is right under this black rubber flap here. You pick that up, and there's two ports. You have a 2.1 port USB. You have a 1A port. It's half the strength of that, I guess. Now if you had a big laptop, something heavy duty, you have to charge up quick, you would plug it into the 2.1. If you have your little cell phone, something small, just has a little battery in it, needs to be recharged, you would put that in the 5B 1A port. So you got two ports for different levels of charging. You also have an auxiliary outlet here where you can hook anything up, anything auxiliary, CD player. If you don't have a Bluetooth on your phone, you can plug your phone in, live stream music right through the speakers. It also has a fuse here in case there's a power surge or anything happens to the box. The fuse will protect all the components, so it don't, it'll blow first. The fuse will blow before anything gets damaged. There's another indicator here, a light here. I think when that turns red, it needs to be charged. So you can play it and play and play it, but like I said, when it gets to a low certain point, it's going to automatically shut off, and you just charge it. Can you use it as you're charging it? The answer is yes. Really? It just keeps getting better and better. Yes, you can use it as you're charging it. I would just charge it, then use it. Another cool thing is you got a fat 50 cal ammo can with all this stuff in it. And you can do all this stuff for you, and it runs on a motorcycle battery. I mean, the badassery is just becoming more and more badness. A motorcycle battery. So it runs on a motorcycle battery, and it keeps the whole thing charged. This particular one, I guess, is called Ammo Can X V20. I guess that's the model. When you charge it up, it comes with a charger. Sorry, I forgot to bring it down. It's just a charger, you know what I mean? And what you do is you unplug this DC in, you plug the charger in, you plug it in the wall. The charger has a green light on it. When the green light comes on, that means the system is fully charged. Your can is fully charged. Okay? Okay, now for the fun part. Not done yet. Here are your two switches. This is your main power switch here. Okay? Right there. And you're going to flip that up and that protects the switch, and you're going to turn the switch on. Okay, now the switch is on, all the power's running, and man, this thing must take a lot of labor to make this. That's all I got to say. I seen the price for it, and I think it's a good price for how much time it must take to make one of these. Okay, so you have your master power is on. So now I will show you when you turn on your USB system, you'll see a blue light come on. I don't know if you can see that. A little blue light comes on, tells you that is live and hot and ready to go. So that's cool. Turn that off. And then the most coolest thing, I left the best for last, is the Bluetooth switch. Turn on the Bluetooth switch. You will hear that noise. And when you hear that noise, it will link up to your Bluetooth on your laptop, on your tablet, wherever you can have a Bluetooth. What's it good for? It's good for everything. Barbecues. Take it on the friggin' beach. How about a picnic? Do people still go on picnics? I've never been on a picnic in my life. I think that's I don't know what that is. That's a West Coast thing. Let's go on a picnic. Sorry, Tom, just kidding. Yeah, we don't go on picnics around here. We have barbecues and act like idiots. But this is perfect for a barbecue and acting like an idiot. And it's perfect for going down the shore, taking on the beach. As you can see, it's very tough, very durable. And, you know, the more kicked around and knocked around it gets, probably the better it looks for me. It is an ammo can. One more thing, just in case, if you do not have Bluetooth, you just shut the Bluetooth off. You get your main solid cord here, you plug it in the auxiliary, and then you plug this into your tablet, or if you have something older that don't have Bluetooth, and it'll work just like that. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think of this ammo can. I'll leave the link under the video, and I want to thank Pat over there. You want to personalize it? I don't know what else to say about it. Ever since it's been here, I couldn't keep my hands off it. It's really, really fantastic. Beautiful product, man. Like I said, for the amount of labor that goes into this, the price for it is very, very reasonable. Alright, I will leave the link under the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon.